suas mentiras. Valeu pour la place dans ton coração, plein de tes mirages. Le vent dans ta voix part, avec les vagues de tes yeux nagent. Le voix sur mon visage, sinon t'as mis larmes.
Stippling tutorial. Sketch out your reference image. Color in the darker areas. Use a finer pen for smaller areas and add layers. Begin to add dots into darker areas. Then add less dots in lighter areas. Rub out any pencil lines. And you're done.
As our host broke, lots of trouble, lots of bubble. He was in a jam.
I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.
Na diva is a female version of a hustler, of a hustler, of a hustler. Na diva is a female version of a hustler, of a hustler, of a hustler. Stop the track, let me stay fast. I told you give me a minute and I'll be right back. 50 million around the world and they said that I couldn't get it. I done got so sick and filthy with binges I can't spin. How you gonna be talking? You act like I just got a pity. Been the number one diva in this game for a minute. I know you're at the play for the one that they call a queen. Every radio around the world know me 'cause that's where I be.
I'm a diva.
What? No, I am a real person. Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that.
Will you tell me you're not a robot? Just say I'm not a robot, please.
I am a real person.
Sometimes there are certain blessings and certain things that we want that seem to be delayed, but they're not really being delayed. You're being developed. You think it's a delay, you're being developed. So that when the time comes, you won't squander, you won't waste, or the blessing turn out to be a curse. So sometimes the greatest thing that God can ever do for you is to keep things from you until the appointed time. Isn't it something that sometimes we're angry with God because we think that God is taking too long? And in God's omniscience, his all-knowingness, he knows that if he gave it to you 1 week sooner, literally 1 week sooner, it would have disastrous results. It would be a completely different scenario in 1 week. And that's why you have to have the spirit of, Lord, don't take me out the oven too soon. Because the reality of it is, the majority of your time with God is spent in the oven.
Hey guys, let's use our scraps to make teeny tiny sketchbooks. I love using these teeny tiny sketchbooks in my drawing center in my classroom because one, it reduces waste and the kids love them. So here I have 3 pieces of printer paper and I'm cutting those down into 3-inch strips. This will make 6 pieces of paper in each sketchbook. And I'm turning those 3-inch strips horizontally and I'm cutting them down to 4 1/4 inches and keeping those stacks separate. I'm taking my long scraps of construction paper and I'm cutting them down to 8 1/2 inches. And then I'm taking those 8 1/2 inches and I'm cutting those down to 4 1/4 inches as well. And then I'm simply just taking one stack of the printer paper and one piece of that construction paper and stapling them down in the middle, and that's it.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh no.
5 beers.
Oh
6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers.
Feel anything. It's a filthy world we live in. It's a filthy, goddamn, helpless world.
My lovely little lumps. Check it out. I drive these brothers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely. They buy me all these licenses. Dolce & Gabbana, Fendi and Madonna. Karen, baby, sharing all their money.
Reduce your expectations to 0.
Finding the right words to use for this song. I have you in my
There's this thing in art that AI can never take from us. It's not style or best ideas, it's not even originality, but it's the quiet joy of making something with your own hands, the messy human kind of joy. That moment when you forget what time it is because you're too busy mixing colors, or erasing the same line for the 5th time, or smiling at a happy little accident that somehow makes it better. AI can generate images, but it doesn't get nervous before starting. It doesn't feel proud after finishing. It doesn't love the in-between. That's ours.
Ruth Asawa is really known as one of the great sculptors of the 20th century, and for good reason. Her wire sculpture is made of knitted pieces of wire that she's made to look a little bit like alien beings are just so beautiful. And yes, there are many of them in her SF MoMA retrospective, but the show features so many works that don't look anything like them at all. There are works made by repeatedly inking a laundry stamp and pressing it to paper over and over. There are the wood doors of her house, which she carved with her children. There are objects related to all her public art commissions in the Bay Area. You know, those are sculptures that feature homages to her own experience as a Japanese American who was incarcerated during the 1940s. I think the value of a show like this one is that it really expands our understanding of who Asawa was. It certainly did for me. I emerged thinking of Asawa as a totally different artist than I did when I walked in. It's pretty revelatory. My name is Alex Greenberger and I'm senior editor of Art News. Follow Art News for more.
Reference 1. Ain't no context in my phone, so sometimes I still call my dead bro. I know niggas
Reference 2.
Going, so I just tread slow. Had to slow down, moving fast. I think I hopped on that hoe. Out 5 and seen a homicide flash in the red glow. We got bags on air flow. We put gas in air though. Trying to get bun on that body, he cried when they say hell no. I been trying to snatch that pussy up, 762s out of hell pump. Just jump in, run the paper up, jump out before the feds though. I been kinda fucked up, cause my nigga ain't really my bitch ain't really and my hoe ain't really my yeah. I can't let up no time soon, cause this shit really my year. Don't tell nobody about your goal, they hit on what they fear. Yo nigga ain't your nigga, shit go down, they ain't with you. I get messy, paint pictures, push up tryna paint swiftly. I was 17, 2 weeks, I ran through like a light 50. Push up with that switching.
Do you want to see something weird? This is my art from before I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. As you can see, it has a lot of dreamlike qualities, a lot of ethereal aspects to it. The symbolisms and the meanings behind a lot of these illustrations have been lost on me. There's so much I don't remember, and I wish I remembered so I could tell you guys what these illustrations mean, but for the most part, I don't. But at least I can say with confidence that my imagination was vivid and very much alive. These were all done when I had just entered college.
Boy! New art challenge. Show your first page in your sketchbook, your favorite page, your second favorite page, your weirdest page, your least favorite page, and a page where you explored a new style.
Cute mini sketchbooks at Michael's. Cute.
Today I'm gonna be doodling in this little itsy bitsy sketchbook using a glass dip pen and Higgins Black Magic ink. I've drawn some circles. It's very calming, very relaxing. Very good stuff.
I want your heart, love, and emotion endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your heart, love, and emotion endlessly. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. 'Cause you're a good girl and you know it. I know exactly who you could be. Just hold on, we're going home.
Hello, I'm going to show you part of my sketchbook really quick because I haven't been posting a lot because I've been busy kind of writing different stuff and like coming up with different exercises for me to do, and I just really want to start sketching more, so I've done a few spreads and I'm going to show you them. A lot of them are just references from Pinterest. All of them are except one, but I like to use it. It's fine to use a reference in your sketchbook, as long as you're not like posting it and saying like, oh, I came up with this, because I did not. I'm just using it for reference and to draw stuff better and practice, because I want to start doing my anatomy better. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna cover this up because I wrote stuff in my journal. First up, we have this little sketch of a hand with like little flames coming out of it. This was from Pinterest, and I've always liked this photo, so I drew it. This one, I just drew the other night randomly. I didn't use a reference for it. I kind of just like figured it out from other stuff that I've kept in my mind, but I didn't have like a specific reference for that. And then I just put a bunch of stickers around it to fill up the space. This next one, this one was a reference from, this was a reference from Pinterest as well, and I covered up the bottom part because I don't like it at all, but I'm fine with that part. I feel like I did decent. I'm terrible at drawing hands. Every artist is. Nobody's good at drawing hands. It's like it's a thing. Like, nobody can draw hands, but I am pretty happy with that. Then I just drew this little sketch of this little lady. It's supposed to be like, this is also from Pinterest as well. I don't know. Yeah, I just have always liked this picture. You might even know which one it is if you've seen it on Pinterest before. And then again, just covered it with some stickers. I love stickers. This is the sticker book that I've been using. My friend Angie gave it to me, and I love this book so much. I've gone through and tabbed all of the pages that have stickers on it that I really like. My favorite page, let's see if I can find it before the timer runs out, this is one of them. It's got a bunch of cats. Look at how cool that is. Look at how cool that one is. There's that one, and there's this one. This is my other favorite page. I love every sticker on this page, and I'm scared to use any of them because what is the right time to use it, you know? Like, when do I get to use this one? When will this one be used? This one is so cool. I love this one so much. But it's like, when do I use it? Because never is going to be the right time. But also, you just have to use it. That's it. Sorry, that's a different thing.
Chunky sketchbook tutorial, I think. I'm using this drawing as an example. First, make an epic background. Pause up. Add some stickers, doodles, or any other finishing touches, and you're done. I hope this helped. Sorry you was kinda rushed. Lighty out!
I got these 3 mini sketchbooks to decorate and put on my Etsy when my Etsy reopens. Gosh, that was a tongue twister. Anyway, one of them had like a drawing, a scribble in the back, and I only noticed after I got them, so this one's gonna be my one. And you know, with my personal sketchbooks, I attack them. I scratch at them, I bite them, I throw them in the river, and then put stickers on them. I don't know if I want to do the same vibe for the sketchbooks I'm going to put on my Etsy, but I know if I do, I need to figure out a new way to seal the covers. Sticky back plastic will work, but it won't really look as professional on this kind of sketchbook. I can't use the gloss I use for my painted sketchbooks, it will just completely mess up and make all the paper shrivel up. Is there like a spray-on sealant I could use? If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Also, give me ideas for the other 2 sketchbooks. I do want to base them off some comments and some ideas, because I haven't done that kind of challenge in a while. You could give me a prompt, or like an idea you have, or maybe some emojis to base a sketchbook off. Maybe even a character. Anyway, what do you think of this one? My mom said it reminded her of like a fridge.
This is a stick up, I need them bags, all that money. Stick up, you see the mask, all that money. It's a female version of a hustler, of a hustler, of a hustler. Na diva is a female version of a hustler, of a hustler, of a
Stop drawing mouths from a 3/4 view like this. It doesn't look bad, but this isn't entirely correct. So instead, try this very simple trick. Begin by drawing the lips using 2 simple bumps. Remember to use kind of curved shapes. Now the opening of the mouth can vary, but for this time, we're drawing a simple triangle. You want to make sure to position this shape exactly in between these 2 lips. Remember that the lips need to wrap around the mouth because it's a 3/4 view. Click the link in my bio if this helped and you're interested in more in-depth art lessons. You're welcome.
I paint the ideas that keep me up at night. Here's day 2. So this picture popped in my head. I quickly doodle it so I can go to sleep and not forget by the next morning, but it's always fun and a challenge to see if I can recreate exactly what I imagined. Inspired by pink sand beaches, it turned out exactly how I imagined.
Day 6 of doing something I've never tried before. For this year's Inktober, I've made my own prompt list on creating a character called the Traveler, who I'll be incorporating into every one of my Inktober drawings. The word today is glimmer, and here we see the traveler looking out to a skyrise in the distance with a single glimmering window, surrounded by completely darkened windows and rooms. Is there someone there? Maybe they can answer some of the questions the traveler has. Hit Hit the follow button to see what happens to the traveler during Inktober.
Look at how cute this little sketchbook is. I think we should fill it up together. Step 1, obviously we have to put a sticker on the front. Look at this glittery axolotl. Perfect. Step 2, get some ink onto the first page. I feel like once you do this, the book starts to feel like home. And I think by putting a beautiful trash sketch on the front page, it will remind me every time I open the book that art is many things, but something it's not is that deep. I'm going to post one drawing a day out of this sketchbook, and it is a watercolor book, so I'm planning to do some experimentation. But this is so not serious. So if you have a blank book that's been waiting for your attention, please go get that and join me in this series, and we can fill up our sketchbooks together. Have a creative day. Bye.
No more blank sketchbook pages. When I don't know what to draw, I do this. Just grab some pens and draw horizontal lines. Inspired by Joanne Salo, it's calming and honestly super satisfying. It fills the page fast and somehow always looks intentional, even if you're zoned out. Try it next time you feel stuck. You can even use it as a filler to make your sketches stand out. Follow for more sketchbook ideas.